Gladys Wanga might have another reason to get angry. Just hours after she, flanked by ODM members, declared Gachagua and his allies persona non grata in Bondo, Raila Odinga's son walked in with a different message.
His son, Junior Raila, the seat of power of the home. The seat of the power of the home, he is now the leader of this home.
Raila Junior, now the de facto head of the Odinga family, publicly stated that everyone was welcome to Bondo to mourn his father.
Shukuru sana nyinyi wazee wa kwenu vile mmefika huko Bondo, na tunakaribisha watu wengine pia wote wakuja huko Bondo. Wanaweza omba na sisi na kukuja kutembelea grave ya mzee.
He didn't name names, but that one word, everyone, was enough for Kenyans to read between the lines. His remarks directly contradicted Wanga's tough stance, which came after Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga sparked national outrage with what many saw as a celebration of Raila Odinga's death. Speaking at a funeral in Kieni, Kahiga described the loss as a major victory for central Kenya, a comment Wanga slammed as nefarious, unbelievable, and utterly despicable.
The plan that had been hatched, if you look keenly. For you who do not travel, because I was in that region. All goodies were being directed there because of tomorrow's plans, because it seemed like they did away with us, but God came and brought this thing. So now people have been told to go back to the drawing board because the plan that was there was probably to throw us out. But who is God? Does he take ugali at somebody's house or sleep in Kayul? He came through in his own way. He saw up there people in heaven are disagreeing a lot and came for Baba so that he can go and smoothen things up there.
And therefore, we note now that anyone who associates with Gachagua and his ilk like Kahiga cannot be our friend. The line is drawn. Yes. Any person who associates with Gachagua, Kahiga, they cannot be our friends.
In a sharply worded statement, the Homa Bay governor accused Kahiga of mocking the memory of a man who put his life on the line for Kenya's freedom, reminding him that the very liberties he enjoys were earned through Raila's sacrifices.
Kahiga has drawn the line. To mock, he has crossed the Rubicon. We have crossed that line now. To mock Raila Odinga in his death, to mock him in his life, we could respond. But to mock him in his death, any person who associates with Gachagua, with Kahiga, with that lot, can never, ever be our friend. Because the principle is, the enemy, the friend of your enemy is your enemy.
ODM quickly rallied behind her, echoing the outrage and reinforcing the ban on Gachagua and his allies from setting foot in Bondo.
And as my chair has ably said, the line has been drawn. We will not seek any friendship with Gachagua and his surrogates, because again, we are privy to a meeting that was held yesterday between Gachagua, Kahiga, and some of their ilk that came up with the deliberations to have that statement made as it was. As a community, we have absolutely no problem with our Kikuyu brothers and sisters. We marry them, we work with them, we associate with them. We've got friends all across the Mount Kenya region. But Kahiga and Gachagua,
we want to urge our members to stay calm as we approach this issue in a sober mind. We heard yesterday that Gachagua and his team were supposed to pay homage to the home of Raila Odinga. We urge Gachagua, never, don't step in Bondo. Don't step in Bondo, as your statements are not very, very friendly to us as ODM. Otherwise, I urge our members to stay calm as we approach this issue in a sober mind. Otherwise, thank you very much.
That was until Raila Junior flipped that narrative. His calm, inclusive message threw ODM script into confusion, and Kenyans began asking a simple question: who speaks for Bondo now? The party, Gladys Wanga, or Raila Junior, who happens to be the head of the Odinga's family?
We believe that Raila was, just as he was yours, he was also ours. I know that, and he used to say this, that sisi Wakikuyu ni wadhoniwa, ni in-laws wake.
Baba alikuwa mtu wa amani, alikuwa anaongea juu ya amani, alikuwa anafanya hiyo amani. Si kuongea tu peke yake. Alikuwa na mpaka watu wanasema enigma, jambo ambayo mtu hakuwa anajua ni nini.
Meanwhile, Governor Kahiga is facing his own political storm, and the backlash has forced him to resign from his role at the Council of Governors, issue a public apology, and brace for an impeachment push from Nyeri MCAs, preparing to send him home.
So, thank you very much, fellow Kenyans. I want to take this moment to address issues that have emanated from a vernacular clip that is circulating in social media. From the very onset, I want to sincerely apologize to our mourning nation, to the family of the Right Honorable former Prime Minister Raila Molo Odinga, Mama Ida, her children Rosemary Junior and Winnie, Honorable Senator Oburu Odinga and Honorable MP Ruth Odinga, and other siblings and their larger extended family, the ODM fraternity, and the Luo nation and Kenyans at large. And to my colleague leaders from all sides of the political divide for any harm that it has elicited. The clip was taken while attending a burial in my home village, and my remarks were in no way celebratory. What I meant is that under the current broad-based government, we have seen skewed development, and politically, the loss of the Right Honorable former sent everyone back to the drawing board. As the popular saying goes, God takes the best, and it is in this context that I made those remarks in vernacular. Let me also make it clear that the remarks I made are my personal views, and therefore should in no way be associated with the community's position or any political affiliation, nor the Council of Governors. Finally, in noting the huge public interest that this issue has generated, I am taking responsibility of the real and perceived meaning of my remarks, and as a result, therefore, I have decided that with immediate effect, I am going to step down as the Vice Chair of the Council of Governors. And as I do that, I also pray that the soul of the Right Honorable Prime Minister Raila Odinga continue resting in eternal peace. God bless Kenya. Thank you very much.